Final race day of the season here at Ascot. It's been a successful one. Brad Lewis is beside me to take a look at the runners, and we'll start with race number one, Brad, over the 1,200 metres. And Storm Power likes to play up before the races.
Most unruly, wasn't it, Adam? And very fractious there, difficult for everyone to handle. So it also returned lame in the near four. So given that and its pre-race behaviour, we'll need to see Storm Power back at the trials and also with a veterinary clearance. Oliver's Travels, it was crowded and bumped at the start, also raced ungenerously and lay outwards. And Quillista got out of the barriers awkwardly and unbalanced its rider, got a bump shortly after that, was also crowded, had to steady near the 900 and was angled outwards approaching the 200 metres to get clear.
In race number two, we normally see Ros Martini race forward and put plenty of speed on the race, but missed the kick today and just had to go back.
It did. It was slightly fractious in the barriers, turned its head sideways immediately prior and lost some ground at the start, so that put it back. We just had a look at the start prior to declaring correct weight, and it was horse behaviour there, so it was called a definite starter. Pick's Pride, somewhat disappointing out of the run. Stephen Miller felt being up on the pace outside the leader may not have suited it. It did come back with a laceration to the off-hind fetlock.
Full steam ahead in race number three over the 1,500 metres, just appeared to commence awkwardly.
It did, and uncompetitive virtually after that, Adam, after being quite impressive at Geraldton last start. So we'll speak to Nicole Pateman-Masters, the trainer of Full Steam Ahead, and just see how this horse has recovered and where it starts next. And Lunar Eclipse, Jordan Turner put forward, not really suited by the way the race was run, being a fast pace throughout.
In race number four, you never want to see a horse being pulled up very early in the race, but that was the case for Fitzrovia.
Fitzrovia, that's right. That was race five there, Adam, and it looks like quite a serious injury could be happening there with Fitzrovia, so a suspected pelvic fracture. We'll hear more from the trainer on that. Just back to the previous race, Kensington Abbey, it was wide and lay outwards. Tame Impala caught wide, Humble Punter. This horse will have the blinkers removed from its gear for its next start. Brian Kersley felt that didn't suit it today with the blinkers on.
In race number six, we saw a bit of a disappointing performance last start by Madame Joe. Again, a similar run there. Would there be time for a spell almost?
Yeah, I believe that is going to happen, and we'll follow that up with the trainer. Sean O'Donnell put forward that it probably will have a let up now. He felt a little bit uncomfortable through the run, but the vets couldn't find anything after the race immediately. And Kirov Boy, slow in a stride, lost a length and then wide from the 1,000 metre mark.
In race number seven over the 1,400 metres, Liberty Rise is a horse that we know attacks the line strongly and did that again today, but was slow out of the barriers.
Lost 2 lengths there, Adam, at the start, dwelt and then had to be angled outwards shortly after straightening to get clear, then had a tendency to lay inwards. Dendee was fractious in the gates and awkward, got a steady at the 1,100 and got its head in the air and then bumped after that. And She Rules All just got a little bit unbalanced when misstriding at about the 200 metre mark.
The final race of the day is just gone, Brad. Have you found anything there?
No, Mickey Tuto's caught wide since, so probably got back further than we thought. We did hear from trainer Paul Jordan, who said it would be off the pace today and not lead, but had got back. It was wide, so it was put back across runners to get some cover.
As we said, the final day here at Ascot. Must be happy with how the track's played. Still looks an absolute treat for the end of the season.
Yeah, that's overall it's played very well through the season, and stewards are very happy with the track. And we go to Belmont next week, and we've had a look at that track. It's in tip-top order, and should be a great meeting first up at Belmont.
Yeah, I believe it's in great condition, as you mentioned. So looking forward to that. We'll be back again next week from Belmont Park.